Hello, 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 and good evening, everybody. Oh my God, Saturday evening. It is actually quite night at my place. It's 1 a.m. 1 a.m. We're starting the stream off. It looks like, of course, we're gonna have a game from the Brazilian community. And first but not least, I have to answer Speaker 27 over here. Good evening, sir, and of course, thank you for joining us. In this game, we have HDV on one side, BTS on the other. HDV, it's gonna be composed out of Janus L, Bex H Schwyz, and LAZZIARI. On the other side, on BTS, we will have Hora, Worka, GreedVII, Porecatu, and Elaaai. Of course, BTS actually has been a part of the CWC for some seasons now, and I do believe they have been, like you said, screaming with quite a few of the teams from CPL and so on, and CVFR and so on, which is amazing, by the way. I do have to say that I am really enjoying whenever I see teams trying to cooperate with each other and trying to find that middle ground of the time zone to get more training done, to be better at the game and improve. Of course, in the Brazilian community, it looks like, oh my God, we had 8 teams fighting each other for the last few months. I'm not going to go over all of the results over here, but I do want to talk about the game. Also, hello there, the Cali plug. Good evening, sir. And yes, indeed, I do hope we're gonna have an amazing day. Natro0225. Good evening, sir, and bonsoir, Riotune. Hello, hello. Talking about the game right now, looks like we do have a map. Give me a second. It is gonna be Highlands, okay, being played out, and they are starting to ban quite a few civs here. Korea got taken out. We got Ethiopia taken out. Basil the second, Genghis Khan goals, and last but not least, of course, Mapuche. Highlands, yes, ma'am. Oh, hello there, I'd play. Good evening. Let's go indeed. Vervain over 3 is telling us. Now, of course, they didn't ban Coupe, and look what happened. They didn't ban Coupe, even if it did get nerfed in the previous versions of the BBG, and of course we have it now as well. Coupe is a rising star on Highlands, and most of the time, of course, you're gonna get placed inland, and that means, oh my God, you're gonna get immediately, right off the bat, an amazing settle. You can increase the amazingness with your early empire bonus with the +1 production on the forest and the rainforest. You can imagine Coupe is just gonna be the bomb. Elaaai is gonna go for Pound Maker. He's gonna pick up the Cree leader, and it looks like it's gonna be on Porecatu to finish up that second pick for BTS. Pound Maker is well known for its economy. It's well known for his Ochitaus, not to mention, oh my God, it can do amazing trade routes. Porecatu going Matthias Corvinus. We've seen actually Matthias play quite a bit, arriving back on the scene here with his ability to levy a lot of units. Oh, stopping me dead in my tracks here. Porecatu is gonna go for Cyrus, the Persian menace. Of course, Cyrus over here, with its immortals, with its internal trade routes, looks like it's gonna give BTS quite a bit of an advantage. They will have the economy, they will have the culture. Will they have the power to overwhelm their opponents? Bex is finishing up that second pick with Canada for HDV. Of course, with Canada in the roster, they will get the Tundra, and we might see some amazing shenanigans over here on the Highlands map. There's a lot of Tundra to play with, not a lot of freshwater, but a lot of Tundra. We do have to see if Canada is gonna go Faith, or is it gonna just stay normal. Of course, on the Highlands, if you do go Faith, you can benefit from Feed the World, giving you that extra housing, food, and everything, which kind of makes up for the lack of food in the Tundra. But anyway, you know, Canada can get food anywhere. Put it in the ice and well, I'm kidding. Okay, let's see. Spain over here coming up as the 7th choice in the bans. Looks like Gorgo also got taken out. Rome in the 9th choice, and one more civ to go to be banned here. It is gonna be Russia. Okay, so they did take out that second Tundra civilization, allowing Wilfred Laurier to just span its empire on all of the Tundra. Oh, from the left to the right, everywhere we will see Wilfred Laurier. GreedVII, Eleanor of Aquitaine. We got the English leader being picked up here, and of course on the Highlands map, there won't be a lot of there won't be a lot of lakes to benefit from, or big lakes, I mean, or inland seas, but there are a few of them. I'm actually a bit surprised we didn't see something like a Dido being picked up over here. It does seem like it's a better match. But anyway, Eleanor of Aquitaine is good as well, especially after the rework with its extra bonuses on its amphitheaters and so on. Yeah, looks like Schwyz, we got Porecatu over here being picked up as the 8th choice, or I should say the 3rd choice from Team HDV. Inca. Oh man, this is extremely surprising. Inca, oh my god, I think it's almost a year since I've seen Inca actually being played in a competitive tournament. I totally forgot it even existed. Can you imagine? Also, let's see, lots of room, long game. Maori, indeed. Fusion, oh, hello there, good evening, sir. Eleanor is super popular lately, indeed. That extra bonus that you get from the amphitheaters, coupled with the Royal Navy dockyards, coupled with its ability to get a good economy, it is very good actually as a civilization. I would actually say even that ability to put the loyalty pressure on your opponent is still one of those, you know, extra perks that you want to benefit from. We do have also Scythia. I do also want to quickly point out Scythia over here is gonna have a problem. The Scythian Saka horse archers now cost horses, which of course does mean you're not gonna get to spam them everywhere. They only cost, if I'm not mistaken, 5, but I think we're gonna need to go into the game and let me check out the information over there. That's just pulled out from my memory. Hora de Worka here with Kublai Khan, China. We do have, of course, Mongolia over here, the Chinese Mongolia. Chinese leader. Never mind, it's Kublai Khan, China persona, of course. I don't know why I said Chinese, but anyway, I'm sorry. I meant to no disrespect here. It is surprising to see China, Kublai Khan, China. I have to say, most of the time, I think 100% of the time since till now, we've seen Kublai Khan, Mongolia being picked up. So I'm curious to see what's gonna happen. Wow! Trojan man, thank you very much for the Risa, for the Prime, sir. Thank you. Also, there was Ryotun asking me about Coupe on Highlands. Okay, so Coupe on Highlands. Initially, I think the first time I've seen Coupe on Highlands was in the Deutsche Liga, in the German league. And initially, I was a bit skeptical of its ability to, you know, do amazing, especially without the coast and everything. But then, seeing what happened over there, not to mention of course realizing that he's gonna get that extra production on all of the tiles from the beginning. He's not gonna need to wait for his how to say, extra production, you know. Well, this is different, by the way. It was changed in the BBG because one of the reasons we did put it later at early Empire instead of the beginning. So, you know, Coupe spawns usually on the sea. So it gets like 8 turns, 9 turns of just moving, trying to scout around, trying to figure out where he's gonna stay, find out his place in the universe. In Highlands, on the Highlands map, you just get it. You just like get it over there. We're gonna see him settle inland, and he is gonna. Oh, look at that! Look at this spawn. Like, just look at the spawn and imagine without that early Empire delay for his extra production. Imagine he would be working 2-3 tiles everywhere. That's a 33% increase in its production. Actually, no, it's a little bit less because of the early tile. But it's let's say between 10 and 30% increase in his early Empire, in his early development compared to any other civ in the game. There's like no other civ in the game. Maybe Canada, but Canada actually needs a builder to get there. So of course everyone decided when they saw it time again that it actually does quite well. They did decide to delay that to oh my god, thank you very much, Vervain. Thank you, sir. Also, Coupe still has one production on unimproved tiles. It is it's after early Empire. It got that was the next train of thought that I wanted to get to. The bonus for the extra production that you get for Coupe on Rainforest and Forest got delayed to early Empire. So Yes, Seb, good evening, sir. Waking up early. Oh, man, I'm staying up late. But however you want to say it. Of course, I am prepared to actually stay quite a bit late here. I was working today on the logos, on the CWC website, and so on and so forth. And I was trying to figure out, I can actually give you a sneak peek of what's happening, but it's not fully done yet. What time is it where I am? It's 1:15 a.m. But I saw this game started and I scheduled and I was saying, oh man, I gotta see BTS. Like I haven't seen them, and I would have loved to see also the Russian players. I haven't seen them in so long. It was a match made in heaven. My schedule was open on the night because I was working all of the day, so I had the night open. So I said, yeah, I gotta do it. Got my coffee ready right here. I should have water, but I don't. So I'm gonna get some water. Oh, there we go. I got some water. Found it. I actually watered the plant earlier, so there we go. So I do want to see what's going to be happening here. Psycho Mike, good evening, sir. Also, I've always wondered if every Civ was given a 3-charge builder on spawn, if the game would go much faster. Oh yeah, but it will also make the spawns much more important, which I'm not sure it's a good thing, because you might have players that will immediately improve mines, and you have some players that would go for like 2-3 horses everywhere, or with the plains, hills, and everything, which will give them food and something else. I don't know. It might be good. It might be good. I was, at some point I think it was discussed. I don't want to comment more on that, honestly. Let's see. Boa noite, Camilos Zmanek. Good evening, sir. Good evening. Midnight here also. Oh, there we go. It just passed midnight. Yeah. So let's talk about the game here. I do want to see what's going on. We got Kupe. It's gonna be actually the first civilization we talk about on the west side. He is gonna go for the 3-1 base on that cattle tile. He doesn't know he has horses on the west side here, but of course. He will get the information soon enough. I do see him already on 3 science and 2 culture, and of course he does have the extra population that you get from Kupe. He always gets that second population. Amazing, right? So he's not he's working the 2-2 tiles from 2-2 tiles from the beginning. Getting the scouts out, he's probably gonna. Actually, I'm a bit surprised he didn't go for his settler here. Was expecting him to try to get his second city as soon as possible. He doesn't know it yet, but he has a very good city also over here on the cotton tile. Amazing. Like he can go here, another one here on the coast. Yeah, we're gonna need to keep on going really quickly, so we get to see all of the other spawns before turn 8, which I think will be the time they will need to do some sort of shenanigans over there with the remap tokens. Just saying, man, just saying, shenanigans. I like the word. I think they're actually gonna do quite well. Let's see what's happening here. Janus L. We got Ottawa with a 3-1 base, of course, getting that extra food. I don't really like his Tundra, though. He doesn't have a lot of it. Of course, he can keep on settling the west side here. He can keep settling this one. It's not bad. And, of course, he has a lot of distance between him and his opponent. I do see Elaaai over here in the coast with the city of London. And of course, at the beginning, Ottawa looks like he's going to pump out a scout, so he gets the read on his situation. So, Canada over here all alone. I don't see anybody to his east. I see, of course, Kupe over here to the northwest, very far away, his ally. And he's going to need to fight out England, which, honestly, it's one of the best case scenarios that you have over here. You don't want to be next to Persia, for example, or Porecatu with Poundmaker and so on. Especially with Canada, you want to have peace, man. You want to have peace. Talking on on London, we do have a 4-1 base for him, honey tile, and it does look like we got scouts coming out of his city. Next turn, we also see what was this? This is such a weird. I never seen this, by the way. How did this happen? Oh my God! Look at this. This is, I think, the first time that I see this kind of a feature in the game. I don't know. Maybe it just wasn't me. We do have Elaaai with the scouts coming out, and of course taking a look at what's going on here. We do see bananas to the north in his second city. And of course, I do notice that he's going to have a plus for harbor over here if he settles the fresh water, but benefiting not only from good food, but as well as a good adjacency for his district. Don't see a lot of well, I actually no, I'm lying. I do see a lot of coast. Another good settle on the sugar tile. I think this is actually very good for him, but he is between two opponents here, and that might actually be a problem. England has Inca to the north, and talking about Inca, oh man, this is like, oh, this is weird land for Inca. Inca does benefit from extra production from the mountains. He can get the terraces. It is actually quite nice to try to play with it. But the thing is, you actually need to have a lot of mountains, and since we're playing on classic regions, most of the time you do have less mountains than on the normal ones. So anyway, unfortunately it doesn't look like it's gonna be one of those strong mountain ranges, you know, like 20 tiles of mountains that you can just put farms on, terrace farms here and there and everywhere, get some extra food, extra production, oh, be juicy and get those tunnels through. It's gonna be one of those normal spawns for Inca, which, I mean, okay, you know, it might work. He still has the Worka. We still have him with the terrace farm. We still have him with extra era score points that he can benefit from. I'm gonna quickly go, by the way, through it. I don't know what Elaaai says prox, but anyway, it's oh, Proxima. Okay, so it's like the next turn. China over here with Beijing, amazing Earth Goddess, by the way. I have to say it immediately. Amazing Earth Goddess. Oh my god, this is so much faith that he can generate from just his land. We got Cree over here, Porecatu. Oh, just give the, oh my god, they're so excited. I think they want to remap this. Like, you don't see somebody, you know, pausing if they don't want to remap like this, you know. Porecatu, Mikisi watching, we do have him with a plus of 4 campus if he wants to on the east side here. I do see 1, 2, 3, 4 of these cattle tiles in the capital, so that's 4 gold for extra food for his trade routes. Very nice indeed. Let's take a look at Persia. Ooh, Yosemite to the west of Persia. That would be quite nice for him. He's gonna have a strong spawn, a second city on that maize tile, and of course, taking a look at what's going on over here. Last save to see, it's gonna be Scythia. Scythia will definitely put some pressure on Persia. I don't think it will actually be that big of an issue for either Persia or Scythia. They're just gonna trade a lot of units. But of course, it does depend on how the players will choose to do their strategic moves, tactical moves, and so on and so forth. If they do get a general, if not, if they do have strategic resources and so on. I do notice Scythia does have at least 2 horses, 3 horses that I can see in his. Oh, 4 horses. Oh, that's a lot of horses, bro. Oh man. Okay, I actually I like this. Okay, I like this. Interesting. They went for a no. So we will see this. Okay, it was just the host over there was just excited to find out the reason. Sorry, not the reason, the result, I wanted to say. Well, it is like 4 p.m. for me. Oh my god, you're actually, where are you from? The West Coast or something? You must be from the West Coast or something like Australia or something. I do not know. I think Australia is actually it's morning for them, right? At this hour. Let's see. CWC rules also applies to LBC about remap. That's a good question. I think it does. But I'm not so sure about the rules. I know there was a change in the CWC rules stating you 3 series instead of 2 series for the remap rule before shipbuilding. You can settle 3 other series before shipbuilding. And the second change, I know they gave remap tokens for each of the games played, so everybody will get to choose if they want a remap or not. Yeah, they didn't remap, so there we go. Sick Globe, good evening, sir. In the middle of the night, I know, I mean, this is how Brazil works, bro. Like, this is when they play. For them, it's like something like, I don't know, 8 or something. I must be. You're from California in the US. So, there we go. West Coast. Nice. Must be amazing in California right now. So you're getting into the how to say, a lot of sunshine, and you're getting out of the winter into the summer zone. Oh man, very nice. 8 p.m. Okay, there we go. Camilos is telling us it's 8 p.m. in Brazil. Very nice. Let me actually take a look at what's going on over here. I do need to put up the team label so we know who is who. I do want to leave the screen here on Maori because we're gonna go one by one and talk about their strategic resources and everything before we're actually gonna take a look at their other options. So in a half year I'm gonna see him from Pennsylvania. Whoa! Oh, you're going from Pennsylvania to how to say to California? So cool, bro. Isn't that like middle? I don't want to say that. I just realized it's like the how to say center east of America, Pennsylvania, somewhere. I need to get acquainted. Mad beats and loader. Oh my god, it spelled that wrong. Oh no. Wait, was that because of Pennsylvania? Oh, he did. Okay. East Coast. Yeah, represent. We got. Oh my God, this actually reminds me of a movie, right? East Coast, West Coast, East Coast, West Coast. So cool. LEG, that's what it reminds me. You know, LEG. Have you guys seen LEG? Chicago here, 6:30. Very nice, very nice, very nice. So Midwest, that's actually Midwest, Minnesota. Okay, Midwest, Minnesota, East Coast. Wee woo! Let's see what's going on here. Maori with a second settler going to the northwest. We do have, of course, on the left side of the screen BTS over here with on the right side HDV. Taking a look at Kublai, he did go animal husbandry first. We got settlers popping out of his capital in 4 turns, and of course you do see him. He's the first one to get a second settler from all of the all of the players in the game. His second city will be on extra futile. He's gonna get a lot of population in that city, and of course he is probably rushing. You know, just clicked on that early empire button, so he gets it as fast as possible. 10 turns, and he's gonna get that. Oh, actually, it's gonna be earlier because he's gonna get this one. He's gonna get grow your civilization to this 6 pop. He's gonna get it in 3 turns. That's 3 turns. You can see his capital is 4 pop, and the second city will grow to 2. That's 4 plus 2. That's 6. Oh, very nice, very nice. We're learning math. We're learning math. Not gonna lie. The last few days, I got so excited that, how to say, I wanted to catch a game. It didn't matter what game. I just wanted to do it. You know, I got hooked up with the CWC works and everything, with you know, to say the logos and the graphics and the animations and everything, that I was like, oh no, bro, I need to do something. There's by the way, there's gonna be a new thing. I think I enabled it here, but I'm not sure if it okay, how it works. If it works, I'm gonna actually allow it to pop a few times. But I did get a new animation for the streams, so we can get that social media going. West Coast is the best coast. East Coast is the best coast. I think that's the biggest question. Rigmarole, Houston, Texas, 6:30, and that's PM, sir, or AM? That I think it's PM, right? Oh my God, 18:30. Cool. Low coast is best coast. Ask Biggie. Yeah, I'm not sure if we should. Lord can't go online without finding a Minnesotan. Very nice. Well, this is the time of the day, man. This is the time of the day. Looking at the Maori, he's gonna benefit from iron on the west, on the right side. He's gonna have horses on the left, so both strategic resources. He also has a +2 campus in the capital, with a possible +3 over here for his second city or the capital. It kind of depends. He could also buy out this tile, 1, 2, 3 tiles away, of course, where he could put another +4 if +5 actually. 1, 2, oh, +4, never mind, +4. I don't know why I thought there are like 4 mountains over there, but you know, ping, 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 it happens. On Canada, we do have him trying to rush Temple of Artemis. We already have the world declaration being sent between the players, and that means something is, you know, happening. I think the only thing happening is Inca not being allowed to settle to the south here, and it looks like they're gonna be happening. Have you ever been to the US? No, sir, I have not visited the US. No, I heard a lot of stories. I think I watched like all of your movies, and I'm not kidding. I have like, you can ask me of a lot of movies, and I can like blurt them out. I'm a big fan of the American movie scene over there. I'm not that acquainted with its how to say social stuff, like who's with who, and like the music scene and so on. But the movies, oh man, I'm on point. I like, especially science fiction. I don't think I missed one of them. Ottawa is gonna get the deers improved over here. Of course, that's why he got his Temple of Artemis going. I do notice he's going for the east side over here for his second settle, and that's not gonna have fresh water. It's gonna have an extra housing from the coast, but oh well. I mean, he's gonna need to make do. It's fine. Looking at his also capital, I do not see iron. Oh, okay. So I see iron here to the northwest. That's expensive. That's 3 tiles away, and not in the tundra. Very important, by the way, because it's cheaper to buy from Canada in the tundra. With Canada, I meant to say. We do have also horses that are going to be on the west side here, outside of the tundra, of course, and he needs to put another city maybe on that wheat tile and start to improve those horses so he can get that resource going. Looking at what's going on here, wow, Papa chillin', represent, bro, and thank you very much for the follow, 4-ager. Papa chilling, how are you doing, man? How have you been? Playing Verdun, Verdun, is that Escape from Verdun or something? I know, I'm not sure if it's what kind of a game it is. The only, like, I know Verdun was a big battle, and I know there was a movie after it. I forgot how it's called, but it was with Tom Cruise, if I'm not mistaken. Quite an interesting movie to watch. That was the inspiration for Verdun. That's why you wanted to play it. Also, I'm surprised your English is really good. What's your all-time favorite movie? Wait. I gotta ask. Favorite movie or favorite movie series? Because I mean, you know, like two different things, man. Escape from Verdun Lands was so bad, so it's so bad. Civ is 10,000 times better. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. Civ is one of the best, if not the best, strategy games around. Favorite movie is Inception. Oh man, that's okay. That's a good one. It's hard to top that though. Oh man, I need to think about this. Give you Dark Gently. I know. I think I heard about it, but not Dark. No. I need to think about it, man. Oh man, from what standpoint? Like, there are movies that are amazing when it comes to effects. There are movies that have a really powerful message, and you definitely want to see that over and over again. And there are movies that you just want to watch for the sake of passing time. I don't know how to even say what my all-time favorite is. The movies that I always like to watch and rewatch are mostly series. So for example, I think I watched like 7 times the whole series of Stargate from one end to the other. Star Trek as well, but I didn't get that much into the movies though. The same thing with same thing I can say with how to say Star Wars, but Star Wars did kind of go overboard when it came to the new series, the last 4 ones or 5 ones, after it got bought by what was it, Warner Bros. I think it bought it, or I'm not sure if it was Warner Bros. Or Disney, one of those two. I'll age myself with Matrix without a doubt. Yeah, I think, you know, I want to say I would actually go as far to say it is actually Alien, and not Alien 1, Alien 2. I think Alien 2 is the best movie that I saw like ever, because of the, I want to say, how it opens your mind to all of the possibilities. That's why, yeah. But then also you have to take into account Alien 2 was made in like 82 or something, like 1982, while Matrix is way closer, like what, 2000 or 2001 or 1999 or something like that. Very amazing graphic effects, and not to mention the storyline and everything. I'm gonna come back to that. Let's take a look at what's going on with England here. I do see him going his third city to the north, and of course I was talking, I do want to see his strategic resources. West side, iron tile, 3 tiles away. In Bristol, he has another one still 3 tiles away. I don't see horses in his vicinity here. He only has horses to the west side, and he's gonna need to settle a city for them. I don't think that's that big of an issue, especially because he's probably going to want to go for cities anyway. Taking a look at what's going on over here to the north, Elaaai is going to go for campuses. Looks like with his ability, with the geothermal that he's going to get another plus 2 science adjacency on the city of Cusco. I do notice Quito with monument coming out in 9 turns. And taking a look at his options here, it looks like he did manage to successfully, go around that English scout at some point. I do see another settler going towards the east side, and I do want to point out there is Hora de Worka here with China, Kublai Khan China. He's going to get a few slingers out. I do notice oh my god, I'm waiting. Like, this is 10 out of 10 spawn for Earth Goddess. I don't think we can find anywhere in the last 100 games that I've streamed, and I'm not kidding, 100 games that I've streamed, a better land than this for Earth Goddess. Taking a look at Inca, of course, I do see horses to the south. I see iron to the north over there. And like I was mentioning, he doesn't really have a lot of mountains to benefit from that terrace. You also, oh man, I don't know why he settled on this tile, though. This is like the best tile for a terrace. I don't know, maybe he spawned there, maybe, but I'm pretty sure he could have moved. It would have been amazing if he actually got the extra food going, and of course the ability to put a terrace. Anyway, now we'll see. You can increase the production from the terraces from your aqueducts, but honestly, with so few terraces, it doesn't really make sense to go for a lot of them. Have to say Prometheus was a great continuity of Alien. I have to agree with that, by the way. And also, I think there's gonna be a third one, like it was Prometheus, and then what was it? The second new one. I forgot how it's called. When they were on that planet where where the aliens went from, and then the robot just Covenant, yeah, that's one. Amazing. I mean, it blows your mind. Oh my god, the robot actually did the aliens from there, like it closes the loop. It's unbelievable, by the way, as a storyline. What will they do next? Because it left us in such a hangover. Like, they were going, like, the ending over there, the last 5 seconds of the ending were with the robot actually taking the place of the other robot, like a bad robot taking the place of good robot, and putting eggs. Have you seen that? Putting eggs in the refrigerator alongside with the humans? Oh my god, man. Oh, alien embryos everywhere, bro. You just see them. They were like nasty little buggers. Unbelievable. Anyway, we got Beijing over here with 2 turns for a settler. Looks like he did manage to get a builder out, and I do notice he does have, of course, actually 2 settlers in the build queues. Did go for a campus, a +3 campus next to that reef fish tile, and of course the mountain tile. I do notice he has another one over here on the deer tile, another +4 actually. He just needs to actually get something on that deer tail to snip it, and of course get himself some extra production out of it. I do see a settler coming out in 1 turn out of it, and taking a look at what's going on. Hora de Worka does have a slinger defending his cities, actually one on the west side of Guangzhou and one on the southeast of Chengdu. And also, shame Inca get no mountains. Yes, Sereb. Yes, that I don't know what to say about that. I don't know why they didn't. I mean, maybe they could have remapped this. I don't know. I'm just throwing it out there. It could have been an option. Maybe next time. On China, I do see iron to the northwest. A bit of a lack of horses here, but he does have one on the east side, and of course he can definitely get another city to the north, so he can put cities next to Beijing. Could even get a city over here next to the mountainside, but that would put him closer to Cree. Well, I guess, wait a second, Cree is his ally, right? Oh my god, did Cree actually get a city so early? Okay, I mean, that's a quick city-state kill. Yerevan over here showing up on the Cree borders. You can see 2 of his Occitals are a little banged up, but they're fine. That city of Yerevan will get a monument out in 3 turns. And of course, taking a look at the Cree nation, we do have him with a 3rd settler coming out of his cities. Akta Kakup, Miki Sivuacic getting a builder out. I'm pretty sure he's not gonna want to chop that how to say, ship tile for a campus. I'm pretty sure he wants to improve it, and he would do quite well to improve them early, especially since he has traders already working for him. Looking at what's going on here, he does have a geothermal for a +4 campus if he wants to. He has another +4 here. So all in all, it's very, very nice. I do notice he went for God of Craftsman, so that will put him with 1 extra production and 1 extra faith point on each of his strategic resources improved. That means horses. That means he's gonna get on iron extra production. His only iron tile from, well, his vicinity that I can see is over here to the east of Miki Sivuacic. I do notice he does have it unimproved right now, but I'm pretty sure well, I mean, I'm not so sure. We're gonna need to see if he chooses to discover bronze working or not, because I'm pretty sure some of his allies will tell him, you know what, bro, you got an iron there, maybe, you know, just don't discover bronze working until you're gonna get that work, as in put down a campus if you want to, and so on and so forth. Looking at Persia, we do have him already on Yosemite. He did manage to settle that maize tile I saw at the beginning. And of course, taking a look at what's going on, he does have a good amount of gold generated. 12 gold a turn. He has the most gold generated from the game. 7 science with 9 culture. Also, another city directly on Yosemite this time, with the ability to get a 2-3-2-1 tile worked, another 2-3-1-1, and of course, and quite a few other tiles to the north over here that could be settled. Very nice, actually. All of this land is amazing for Persia. Going for Magnus first in the capital, we got more of those settlers coming out of the cities, and of course, I do notice he has Tundra to the south here, so his only options of expanding will be to the north. I have to say this, by the way, I'm a bit surprised he did settle the city of Tarsus here instead of settling it here, but sure, I mean, both actually work. I would have just wanted that gypsum tile. I don't know, maybe I would have gotten greedy here, but I think both situations are fine. Looking at his pantheon, he will go for stone circles, so he's gonna get not only the gypsum work, but also his stone tiles with some and marble. Oh my god, he has gypsum and marble on the same continent. Pinch me, pinch me. Oh my god, 1 extra production coming out over here for all of these quarries. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh my god, really, bro? Well, a lot of them in the north as well. What is this chain of horses? Was this like, were these like 2 horses that managed to woo, and then like got to the other tile, and then woo, and then to the other tile, and woo, and so on and so forth until they actually made 4 tiles? Oh man, that's some horses, you know. Let's see, actually the eggs were landing on Earth and changed in COVID. Oh man, that's, yeah, I don't know, bro. I don't know. That's, I mean, I know where you're coming from. I just don't know if it's that good of a, how to say, a thing to talk about it. Well, I think a lot of people have strong emotions about this. Maybe it's better to stay away, you know. Yes, let's be friendly, let's be happy, you know. Kublai and Persia. Wait. Whoa. Ryuchin was calling us out. It's me or BTS has very good spawns. Yes, they do have actually very good spawns. I do notice also to the northeast we got Scythia with horses already out of his cities. Wow. Horses. Out of his cities. Okay, I mean, okay. We do have him upgrading his strategic tiles over here. He did manage to get open sky, god of open sky, so he's getting some extra culture from all of these horses. But I should say pastures improved. And of course, he is going to get his 3rd city over here to the west side with another possible 3 of these improvements for the pastures. Horse, cattle. Taking a look at what's going on, we do have Magnus with 4 turns to establish in Pokrovka. I do notice We do have a lot of land for him to settle to the north side over here, and of course he does have to the east side his ally HDV Bex. I am actually curious what he's gonna do with the early horses. He could, if he really wanted to, go and bully a little bit Persia, but that is kind of far away. Another direction would be to the north on Engar Zargamu, so he can get a city-state, another city for him. But I feel like it's a bit out of his way there. Okay, sure, they can get it in like 6 turns, maybe smash the city in like 7 turns from now, but I'm not sure. We'll see. Anyway, he's getting Magnus inside of his capital with the trade routes that he has coming out of Isik. He will manage to get some extra food, extra production in that city center, and we do have to see if everybody will get a golden age. 4 turns to go. Of course, era score will need to be above 19, and 19 is the threshold to actually get a golden age, and I do already see 2 players that did not manage to get it at the moment. We got Schwyz with Porecatu on 18 out of 19 points. He just needs 1 more, and of course we're gonna need to see if he's gonna get it. On the other side, we got Hora the Worka actually with Kublai, China. Okay, there we go. Earth Goddess. Okay, he picked it. He picked it up. Settler also coming out, and of course I do see that. Oh, I see. The campus will finish. Okay, so he's gonna get what, 18 out of 19. He still needs 2 more. What's he gonna do? Coupe going for Colosseum. Oh yeah, he is. Look at that. Games and wreck in 3 turns. Can you imagine big Coupe over here? Oh man, this I like. Bex coming out to a big bang. We got him with Governor Plaza coming out of his capital. I do see him with more cities coming out. Look at that settler from Kawiya actually, with a possibility to settle the north there. I do also notice 2-3 tiles coming up from Opango, and of course taking a look at what's going on. We got more builders with Magnus also establishing in that city center. It kind of feels like he's gonna go internals here if he really wants that to happen. Okay, so taking a look at the production queues here, Maori is gonna go for fertility rights as a pantheon. He has some extra food coming out from his rice, and of course, where is the wheat tiles? I don't see the wheat tiles though. Anyway, does look like he is getting cotton as an amenity, and he could actually improve the diamonds for a second amenity. You can see all of that extra production starting to arrive here. The 2-3s. He has amazing land for Coupe. We got him on 14 production in the capital with a 5 pop city. I think he's actually working less tiles that he should have. I'm pretty sure he should invest a little bit of gold in these 2-2 so they can turn into 2-3s. With Opango also coming up with a lot of 2-3 tiles, he will get the benefits out of that. And of course, at the beginning, he's just gonna want to settle until he's gonna be all over the map. Actually, thinking back of what happened with whoa, I just realized, by the way, Bex over here did put commercial hub in the first city. Well, I guess he's gonna get 7 pop anyway, right? So he needs to be careful not to finish that settler if he really wants to go for a very fast Colosseum. Or maybe he I see what he's going. He's going Wakera with a Colosseum. What? Why Magnus? Bro, I mean, you know, bro. Oh well. When a streamer suddenly quits talking, I look at the chat to see what you all did. Oh, Mesabi Mike, no, it's fine. Oh, so that's how I attract. Attract attention to my stream chat. Okay, I need to stop talking from time to time. I'm sorry about this. Sometimes I get distracted with messages, you know, like ping, 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 ping in my ear, and I do like. How to say? I'll tab really quickly so I can check out the messages. Okay, so we're just a few turns away from actually receiving the news. Is it gonna be fine? Yeah, it is fine. We got 19 out of 19 for Hora de Worka, GreedVII with a 22 out of 19. We got Porecatu 32 out of 19, 23 out of 19 for Elaaai. That's a good question actually. Doesn't want to chop. Yeah, he doesn't want to chop, and he cannot harvest resources either. So I don't know, man. I don't know. That's gonna be a big sacrifice over here for him to get the chops. Oh well. Oh well. It's fine. We'll see. The commercial hubs coming out of Cree. Of course, he wants to get as many trade routes as possible. I do see Hora de Worka connecting with a city here. They are allies, so they can definitely put Reina in both of those cities, one in China cities and one in Takakub, so they can send trade routes to. I'm pretty certain Cree will want internals more than externals, and I do also notice China is working on internals too, setting up for Magnus. I do also see horses coming out from Beijing. Did improve that tile, bought it, and that's actually quite a bit of an investment over there. Maybe he does want to be a bit aggressive on Inca, since Inca only has still 3 cities, and you can see he's just started improving a few of his tiles, especially that iron tile. Still doesn't have horses to work at the beginning, and of course he's putting some production into his slingers. I did notice an encampment got put down, and actually we need to see who did it, because it's extremely important. First, okay, yeah, I was thinking about this. First name that came to mind was Scythia, because he was already building horses and he probably wanted to couple that with a general, and it does look like, of course, he's gonna have Cree to go against. Looking at what's going on here, looks like we did have we do have another horse over here coming out of his city. Oh my god, 3 horses. I mean, sure, is he just, how to say, a bit overreacting to the Cree scouts? Maybe that's it. I do have to point out, of course, these horses are very powerful against the Ochitaus, but at the same time, some archers could have done the trick as well. Maybe even Saka horse archers could have been done here. I do like the Government Plaza placement, as in it does give those benefits to the campuses here next to the mountains, and of course from what I can see in the city of Pokrovka, he's gonna get +3 and a +4 here. Very nice, very nice. No, wait, +3 over here. I don't know why this is the +4, but sure. You know, math sometimes it's hard. It's hard, man. It's hard. 1 + 1 = 3, right? We do have the first one in the game being finished. Canada over here is going into a golden age, and it does look like he's working on Stonehenge as well. He is gonna go for the China religion, probably for divine inspiration with sacred places. I'm actually really curious if he will go for faith, monumentality, or something else. Looking at what's going on here, Temple of Artemis is gonna give him 1, 2. Wait, the second goddess of the hunt as a pantheon. Okay, I mean, he's gonna have 2 amazing tiles to work, but other than that, well, I guess he does have another 2 here. Let's see over here. No. Okay. Well, we'll see. We'll see what's gonna happen there. Taking a look at what's going on here. I do see the builders coming out from Hamilton. Pingala establishing in 5 turns in the capital city of Ottawa. We do have Moksha with 1 turn to settle. Of course, I do want to take it from the left to the right to check out really quickly, their golden ages. We got Hora de Worka, Monumentality, Golden Age. Okay, so he's gonna work that 19 faith attempt to get builders and workers. I do see him going for audience chamber in the capital with Magnus assigned in the city of Beijing. Chengdu already has Moksha in. Of course, some commercial hubs are also being built in Xi'an and Zhurong. We got GreedVII with pen, brush, and voice still on 3 cities. He now started to output a few more, and looking at what's going on here, he definitely can, there we go, settle another 2 more to the north here. I'm really surprised, by the way, of the placement of Sparta would have thought he's gonna go on the wheat tile, so he could settle another city on the copper, but I guess he didn't want to. So well, now you do see that he's gonna be forced to go one tile north over there. He will get another city to the north of Tarsus as well, with multiple builders out and about. He does need to improve his tiles, and of course he already has those two traders working for him towards the capital, where Magnus is just waiting to improve his other cities. We got Porecatu with a golden age. Of course, he's in a pen, brush, and voice golden age, getting his commercials out. I do see him Magnus in Miki Sivwachik. I do see him with a settler in 5. And by the looks of it, we do have a commercial here, or placement. Unfortunately, these commercials are not going to be amazing for adjacency. What he will get out of them is those great merchant points, and probably that's what he's after. We do have quite a few of these strategics also improved, or I guess one. It's not a few, it's one horse style, and I still don't think he actually revealed. Wait, did he? No, he didn't. Iron. Elaaai is going to go for a pen, brush, and voice golden age with 4 cities England, getting a 5th settler towards the west side here. I'm pretty sure he's going to set it over here somewhere on that 1-2, or maybe on the 1-3. I think the 1-2 is better, of course, for that extra adjacency on the banana. I do also notice he's going to go Etemenanki from the city of Bristol, where he does have 1, 2, 3, 4 tiles that he's going to get bonus. 5 actually. I think Bristol is on a floodable terrain tile. Yes, and he did go for religious settlements as a pantheon. Couple that with his Royal Navy dockyards, and of course couple that with a pen, brush, and voice. He's gonna get the gold, he's gonna get extra production for his settlers, and he's gonna get the culture that he needs to go through the civic tree. He's gonna need to find a way to balance out that lack of science, though. We'll see. On the other team, we got on HDV, LAZZIARI, on Tomeris with a pen, brush, and voice, and I do see a Scythia over here still on 3 cities. He did manage to get 9 science with 13 culture, went Magnus first. Now he's establishing Moksha in his city of Isik, and I do have to point this, even if it does feel like a good idea, it's a bit of a, a bit of a hard problem to go for encampment in your 2nd or 3rd city, mostly because of the production that you're going to need to spend on that to get it. It's as you can see over here, it's like 7 turns to go. In your capital, for example, you do have the palace that gives you straight up production, so you do have from the base a bit more than anything else. So anyway, I mean, take a look over here. If you take a look at the palace, you do have it with 2 production, 5 gold, 1 culture, 2 science, and so on, and of course you do get an amenity from entertainment. I do see him also needing to expand a bit faster here. He would need more cities towards the northeast. He would need some cities towards the southeast, and of course we're going to need to see how he's going to do that. Maybe he's going to start chopping. Governor Magnus does give him a very good yields, 50% more yields actually from each of these chops, so he does have it in the bag if he does that. We got Inca not getting his golden age. Oh no, H, what did you do, H? Oh no. Schwyz over here did actually put his government plaza to the east side, 3 tiles away. We do need to figure out exactly what he's going to do. I think he was like 1 turn away from actually putting down that terrace farm, and unfortunately it wasn't enough to get the points. Oh, this is actually quite cool graph. Very cool graphics. Look at that, look at that. Oh my god, can you imagine sitting on that hill over there? Oh yeah bro, just getting a chair, sitting on the hill, watching your like amazing field over there. No worry, but no aliens, bro. Like, you know, every time I actually think about it, I just realized I do my mind goes to Covenant when they were in the fields, you know, with what was it, wheat or something like that, and you can see those little aliens going through it. There's like a problem, a big problem. No need, wait, Coupe doesn't want to chop, right? No need for Magnus unless he wants to provision bonus to avoid the loss of pop. Let's see it. So he is actually chopping. I see already he chopped 2 tiles. I'm pretty sure he's gonna chop the next ones. So this city of Wakara Warewa, it's probably sacrificial city, I guess. He really wants that Colosseum. Let's see what he's gonna do next then. Of course, we do have Kupe, the next one up, that we're gonna need to talk about anyway. We do have him with Pen Brush and Voice Golden Age, and of course he does have the +2 culture, +1 gold for his specialty district. I do see him with 14 turns out of that Colosseum, and of course with 3 builders available to get the chops going. Let's see what he's gonna do. Is he gonna chop? Is he gonna chop, boys? In the meantime, Janus Laurier does have 11 science with 13 culture, Pen Brush and Voice. So okay, I found my answer. He did not go for what I was thinking. Wait, did he actually chop that into Colosseum? That feels like a very weak chop. Autocracy with everything. Does he have the correct government type? Government, yeah, he does. Corvi and everything. I mean, okay, so he's using all of the bonuses that he can get to get Colosseum faster. Well, I mean, oh man, oh well, 9 turns to actually get Colosseum, halfway there. Of course, he's gonna start to improve a few of his stars. He's probably gonna need to improve quite a few of them. Not ideal, especially with Maori. Maori doesn't need to improve his styles. As you can see, they're amazing from the get-go. Anyway, he is gonna have very good campus with quite a few additional commercials next to that government plaza, and of course with additional culture that he's going to make from the Colosseum, with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cities in its adjacency, with a possible seventh. You can imagine he's going to get 14 culture, 14 amenities and everything. That's going to be amazing. Actually 2 amenities per city, because that's how it works. I do want to quickly point out, I have to start the prediction. Of course, we have on one side HDV, on the other side the BTS. Let's start up the prediction right now. Who will win? BTS and HDV. Okay, let's go. Let's go, boys. Who do you think will win? On one side, the players did, or the viewers, I should say, the stream chat did say that BTS has a better land, like better spawns. On the other side, we do see Maori over here trying to get as soon as possible Colosseum, already on 6 cities with a lot of potential. I'm actually surprised he didn't keep on settling here. I'm pretty sure he actually wants to get competition going into the merchant screen, because China and Cree are going for it as fast as possible. Looking at Cree's cities, 3 cities, he's getting his markets out, he's getting that audience chamber built, and of course he did manage to take Yerevan out from an early stage of the game here. Very nice. Of course, just like we're used to on the Highlands map, there's a lot of distance between the players, and there's not going to be that big of an early skirmish. Next wonder that we also need to watch what will be happening here at Temenanki on Bristol. That also will be amazing. He doesn't have Lady of the Reeds and Marshes though, so he's not going to get extra production from all of those marsh tiles, but of course he's still going to get some yields, of course, with Temenanki. The second chop, with Swift that can't plant woods early like Vietnam, does it viable to plant chop? Yeah, the second chop, just like Trapsa Kanajem is saying, the second chop doesn't give you a production bonus. It's they thought about it, if you can just go. Actually, it's called the second growth. I think it's how to say. First growth, second growth. The second growth one doesn't give you any production. But the second chop on the same tile. Yeah, the second chop. So you get it with the first one, but you don't get it with the second one. Okay, so put up your channel points. Are you seeing BTS getting this victory through, or are you seeing HDV getting the victory through? Let's take a quick look at the city states here. Johannesburg with the production. I do see in Gazargamu, Volin and Granada coming up for those military city states. Bandar Brunei with Cahokia will be the only ones providing let's see, bonuses in commercials, but they are kind of far away though. I'm pretty sure I'm pretty sure this one is going to be extremely contested. Cahokia does also have something that I haven't always seen being used. Talking about the Cahokia mounts here, it does give you the +3 gold. But the thing is, you get an extra amenity if you build that first Cahokia mount next to your city center. So it's amazing, by the way. It's amazing if you do manage to get everything. You can see upon discovery, you do get an extra amenity from their second Cahokia mount, +1 food, every adjacent to districts and so on. It's actually quite powerful if you do manage to use it properly, especially now with all of the bonuses that you get from happy citizens. Happy, joy. Nalanda and Fez will be coming up for the science bonuses. We got Laventa and Nazca for religious benefits, and of course I think only at this point actually there's only Janus that maybe if he goes for holy sites can use it. Otherwise there's nobody in the game that will want that. I don't see anybody going for holy sites. Rapa Nui, single city state that will actually give some culture bonuses. Okay, not bad. Of course, Rapa Nui does have that amazing unique improvement, the Moai, which does give you extra culture if it's on volcanic soil tiles, and you can imagine you can have quite a few volcanoes all over the map that keep on exploding to give you those bonuses. If not, you can definitely just spam them out. Like Moais are amazing if you want to go for a culture victory. Just spam them, and you get extra tourism out of those. I'm not sure if the victory that Tordred got in the last CWC was from Moais or Beatties, but it was definitely one of those. Anyway, I do want to quickly check what's going on over here. We do have Hora de Worka with 19 faith, 19 science, and 21 culture, going for another city to the northwest. He's settling in the face of Inca, very close to him. He probably noticed a little bit that his ally, his opponent, I mean, not his ally, did not settle a lot of cities. It still stayed on 3 cities, and of course it's going to take a while until he's going to manage to get more out of his city center of Cusco. We got a 4-turn settler, a 6-turn settler, and you can see already China is on a 2, 4, 5, 6, 7 settlers, cities and settlers. Very good result over here. Could actually settle another good city on the east side. Next to that mountain, he can actually put some campuses next to that geothermal and so on. Looking at also China's development here, he's going to go for an economy and then go for science. He did manage to put those campuses out, couple that with his pen brush and voice. Actually, wait a second, he's in a monumentality. Okay, never mind. So he's going to get both stats and the ability to buy the builders out. I'm actually a bit concerned that he's probably going to chop everything. Is he going to chop everything? I think he is. I think he's going to chop everything with Governor Magnus. Anyway, this is the turn that we got Colosseum. Yes. Let's see it. Let's see it finish in all its splendor for the people to have fun every day. We will see the gladiators have their fun in Colosseum. 1 minute and 25 seconds to go, and of course this Colosseum is gonna be finished. I think I was a little bit early over here, or a little bit late, depending on how you want to put it. Of course, Colosseum, oh man, in the days of the big Rome, when they needed to give the people something to watch, distract them, and so on and so forth, it was quite a feat of engineering. Let's see, Mesabi is the improvement win game on YouTube. It's my favorite win con, and I've never seen it in the game. Wait, what's the improvement win, by the way? I don't know about that. Maybe I misunderstand your question. Also, Trapsakanjan is the only thing that if you chop, you don't win the production. The rest is the same for the normal woods. Also, this move works great on Bulmos when it arrives at medieval fairs. Oh, because you can chop and plant that back and so on. The game somebody won with Rapa Nui or Caguana. Yes, the game was... wait, no. I don't think I have it. I think it was streamed by somebody else, and I don't know if it was there or not. I don't know, honestly. I want to say you, but I don't know. Who this? So happy asking me very personal questions. I don't know, bro. I don't know. But yeah, I'm pretty sure my name doesn't start with smalls. I don't know. Biggie big. Let's see what's going on here. We got Governor Plaza coming out from Ottawa. I see the first religion in the game with Sacred Places and of course Divine Inspiration. A bit surprising he did not go for a monumentality here if he really wanted to benefit from this. It looks like he did go for Moksha in the capital, so that religion will spread to the other cities much faster. He does get the Moksha ability to spread this around. 15% increase in culture generated by the city and religious pressure to adjacent cities is 100% stronger. Plus 2 faith for every district. Looks like we have Oracle in Hamilton. It does look like also we have some of these pre-placement for theater squares. He is gonna try to do as much culture from the beginning as he can, and of course try to get those early writers and so on. Is he gonna put enough pressure on the tourism to actually affect the game in the culture victory? I'm not so sure, especially taking a look at Persia over here. Persia is gonna defend that culture victory quite well. We do have also England going for, or I should say Eleanor, going for his Hanging Gardens, and I do see a theater square that's going to pop in the +3, while the city of Bristol is going to get the Temenanki on the east side here. Biggie Smalls was an American musician in the 90s. Yes, I know about wait, was it Biggie Smalls or was it Notorious? I think I'm confusing him. Yeah, it was Notorious. Yeah, it's one of the same person. Of course I know about Notorious B.I.G., bro. What do I mean? He also had a bit of a fast ending over there, so that's why I wanted to stay away a little bit from the subject, because you know it's a bit of a problem. But anyway, I did listen to his music when I was young, though. Very, very nice. Let me actually put it up because I don't remember how to say the exact name of the songs, but I can quickly find out. Let me see. I know there was one with Notorious. That was oh my god, it kept ringing in my ear. Oh, I think Hypnotize is the song that I was thinking of. I don't like I listened to his music, but it wasn't like all on my kind of music. But something like Hypnotize was like songs like Hypnotize would actually hit the spot over there. Now I think he actually had another one, but I think it was with collaboration between him and somebody else. Have a good night, Traiocen. Bonsoare. Yeah, it's all good, man. It's all good. Taking a look at Bristol, by the way, he did finish at Temenanki, and I do see Elaaai does have a lot of signs coming out of that. I'm a bit surprised he did go for another wonder here. I'm actually curious what that is, because at the moment I only see the foundation, and I don't see. Okay, I don't see in the drop down menu what it's called, but oh well. 2 cities with insane tile improvements from disasters. Yeah, wait. Oh, this one, because he had this one, the Hurricane in Newcastle upon Tyne with 2 2s, 2 3s, 3 3s. I mean, what can you do, bro? 3 3 bananas, 3 3s, 2 3s. Very nice, very nice. I do see Royal Navy Dockyards coming up here with Hanging Gardens, 3 turns. And by the looks of it, settlers also coming out from Manchester with Victor. I do see Quito with campus coming up in 6. And looking at Cusco here, I do see a settler also coming out in 1 turn. He will need to meet China on the battlefield. And as you can see over here, China already is preparing for his heavy chariots. Did manage to get 26 science with 24 culture, trying to get to stirrups as fast as possible. And of course, I think they will have a problem upgrading those units. I'm not so certain he's gonna get to when he needs to get to mercenaries, but this is an extremely fast attack. I really like how he's planning this early. See, he does have a very good adjacency to his opponent here. It's actually, and when I say good adjacency, he's close to his opponent. And of course, he noticed that Inca did not build that big of an army. Did also get a few, well, at least Inca did manage to get a swordsman out. So that's going to put his cities as at least 26 strength, while he is going to need to find out the answer to stopping those knights. We do have Xian with markets. I do notice Guangzhou also managed to chop a lot of his tiles with Bengala inside of it. Looking at Hora de Worka, he's going to go feudalism at 8 turns, so he's going to get there as fast as possible. Actually going to be boosted by Elaaai in 5 turns. It looks like they are working together, cooperating on this, so they can get there much faster. This is extremely surprising, by the way. Beijing going for Victor. It does... Victor does have a very good promotion, but it's on the third one. Is this one. You see units trained in the city start with a free promotion that does not already start with a free promotion, and basically you can get all of your units level 1. Having it in your capital doesn't always make sense, so I'm not so sure of what he's doing, but I am really curious about what he's doing. I have to say this, I'm curious if he's actually going to put it to work like I think he's going to put it to work, or is it something that I did not see, so we will figure it out together. Harry LOL 0998, thank you very much for the follow, sir, and welcome to the stream. We do have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of these heavy chariots already out and moving to the west side here, with more in production. Of course, I'm pretty sure Hora de Worka could chop a lot of these tiles out and get some more really quickly. Looking at what's going on here, Stirrups is coming up in 7 turns, and I do believe, okay, there we go, we got him chopping his encampments out. So this is all out war. This is like, from now on, Hora de Worka, what he's doing, he's synchronizing everything that he needs to get, resources, pre-builds, as in gold and strategic resources, pre-builds, and a general for that attack when he's gonna get stirrups. Or mercenaries. I think actually it's the mercenary timing rather than anything else. You can see he's on 284 gold, doesn't want to use that gold for anything else, and he's gonna try to do an overwhelming attack against Inca here. Very nice timing. It's extremely rare to see something like this happening with knights. With other units, yes, sure, you want to hit your musket timing, you want to hit them maybe many times, you want to try to go against somebody really fast with horses, maybe some Saka horse archers, like hit that Guard Imperial caravel. It's been a while, I have to say, since we've seen knights being used as they are. And Gazargamu did get taken out by LAZZIARI, and of course I do see him trying to rebuild that monument in 2 turns. So looking at what's going on here, he is going to need to reposition all of those horses to the south, back to the south. Does have a Saka horse archer in the capital city, so he got the era score points and of course some extra defense there, but out of this, it doesn't look like he's on the warpath against Persia. Doesn't really trust his ability to do some damage over here. We do see Persia actually with a few immortals. He's getting a few archers, and I do see GreedVII is probably gonna have fun with the scouts here. You gotta remember, man, these immortals are amazing units. Look at that, just that was like splat, like pow. You know how you like slap a bug? That's exactly what happened. Poke! Oh my god, that immortal, man, that immortal. It didn't even take that much damage in return. Oh my god. Maybe it was, he got it on the windshield. Oh my god. Let's see. Inca is dead. Rapsakana Gem is already making a prediction here. Inca spawned in quite a perilous position. Yes, it is definitely dangerous over here for him. I do see him coming out with a few swordsmen, and of course maybe he smells danger in the air, like I smell the poop of a lot of horses. They must be coming against me. Yes. By the way, I'm trying to how do you call it? Personalize what would it be from actually a human being there on the map, inside of the map, next to those rivers, and you can see you can see through the air, that smelly from the poop of the horses, and oh man. Well, in Romanian we call it balegă. I don't know how to call it. I think it's manure, if I'm not mistaken. Is it manure in English? Manure. I don't know how to even write this down. Is it like horse manure? Manure. Okay, there we go. Horse. Yes, that's what I'm talking about. Yes, that's what. Yes, horse manure. You know. Anyway, you can imagine all of these heavy chariots with their horses. They do leave a trail of smelly things all over the place, so that you can actually. How to say, you can actually see where they have been, how long they stayed, and so on, just counting their poops. Anyway, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 heavy chariots. We got more in production. Oh my god, he's not stopping, bro. He's not stopping. How much do you need? How many do you think you need? Oh my god, he's doing it. We got China here, 3 general points a turn. We got Persia, 2.3 general points a turn. Scythia is trying out with 1 general point a turn. Nobody, I think, recruited generals yet. We do have a great animal recruited by England, but that's about it. And of course, England is the only one making great animal points with 17.1 out of 30 and 5.7 great animal points a turn. In the scientist screen, Maori is on 3.4, China is on 2. We got Inca on 1, Cree on 2.3, and Scythia on 1 here. Looks like the Cree was the first one to actually get a merchant, or I should say a good merchant, not a merchant. He got the increased trade route capacity by 1, and looking at what's going on here, Maori is trying to get there with his points. 4.6 great merchant points a turn. Unfortunately, the first 3 merchants got away from him, and they were recruited by his opponents here. Manure or road apples. Wait, you can actually you call actually horse poop road apples? Okay, I mean that's a new one. I didn't know that. I need to put it there in my brain, you know, stack it up in my library of expressions, American expressions that I never heard before. Interesting. I do notice the theater squares coming out from Hamilton, or an external. Of course, that's going to be a +4 here. Taking a look at what's going on, we do have Oracle also finished in that city with the establishment of Pingala in Hamilton. He is going to get extra points coming out from that city. Pingala does have the grants promotion that he could easily use, allowing that 100% great people points generated per turn. Oh my god, that's going to be nice. It definitely feels like wait a second. I do want to see something. Okay. Okay, there we go. A settler coming up in 3 turns from Hamilton. I do see another settler coming out from Ottawa in 2 turns. That's a lot of production from the beginning. Of course, just how Canada likes to roll. A lot of food, a lot of production. And I do notice we got 28 production over there in the city of Ottawa. Hamilton with 16, and then we got Quebec City on 5.4. Looking at the placement of his government plots, I would have thought he would go for something like campuses over there and not theater squares. You can see he is definitely pushing that culture way up, while he does have a 15 science. I do notice we got Bex over here with 7 cities Maori, or did he get to 7 cities? No, it's still 6 cities Maori, never mind, 2, 4, 6. Did manage to get that Colosseum, and of course it's power to the people here. We do have them with 70 science, what is it, 70 culture actually, and 47 science. Very nice result. He's on 27 gold a turn, and of course putting more production into these commercials. Getting library out, coming out from this side, and by the looks of it we do have theater square coming out from Wakara Warewa. Roatoria, I do see a market coming up in 3, and a campus in Kohia. I mean 4 turns coming out with Reina in 2. Messages. Anyway, Scythia with another archer coming up from Pokrovka. I do want to see this. This is unbelievably important, man. Hora de Worka. Oh, man. Just got the general. I do want to see tech side. Wait. 2 turns. He's 2 turns away from mercenaries. And I think he already has. Yes, he already has knight technology. Oh, man. Oh, man. Yields on Canada, yes, 28 on Ottawa, 27 actually right now on Ottawa, 18 was on Hamilton, 16 actually, he went down, I think he lost an amenity point or something, 16 on Ottawa. Quebec City is on a 5.4, and bonsoir Lige, comment ça va? Bienvenue sur la stream. We got audience chamber in 3 turns for that city, and like you said, he did not go for ancestral. I am a bit wary about his available options here. He definitely could go, but it does take time to actually go around this, and of course he could go to the west side quite easily. There's not much happening over here to the south of Rapa Nui, and he would make available for him a lot of tundra. I do see him going with a settler to the west side, and of course he's popping out another settler from Hamilton. Since he does have Goddess of the Hunt, he can use the deer tiles to improve, and they're gonna be very, very nice and productive tiles. Looking at what's going on over here, I do see England to his north. That's going to be his main opponent here. They're going to be clashing soon enough, and of course we do need to see if Elaaai is going to be the one to initiate this. He's at the moment putting some production into his culture defense, and looking at what's going on, he definitely is going to get a lot of wonders being built. Hanging Gardens, he got the Temenaki, and I still don't know what this is. Oh, Great Path. Okay, Great Path, I got it. So okay, he's going to try to protect that city with a Great Path and maybe get some faith out of it. Not bad, not bad. We do have Notice Chamber coming out in 2 turns. They started popping those great writers, and this is actually a big question. Canada is on 8 great writer points a turn. England is on 2.3, and then we do have 3.3 great artists on Canada with 3.4 great musician points. Did I see 3.3? I meant 3.4. Taking a look at the engineers, nobody's at the moment generating those engineers. Looking at the scientists here, Hypatia got bought in the, recruited in the last turns that we haven't seen this, and it was on Cree. Surprisingly, actually, it was on Cree because we didn't see him with campus. Well, I guess he got one. In the meantime, he got one. And of course, Hypatia is going to be over here. I'm pretty sure he doesn't want to activate it on this campus because, you know, he's going to lose that free library that you get from it. And he's going to need to wait for this one from Miki Sivwachik to finish. This one is still going to be a +4 to the west side of that geothermal. He's going to get an extra 2 adjacency from the mountain 1 and the 2 rainforest another point. Early consulates, Diplo quarters from them. They do want to get as many points in the Diplo favor for the next Congress. And of course, we do have 9 more turns until we switch the era, with 10 more turns to get to the next Congress session. Prince Cosmo is making a comment here. He feels bad for Inca. Yeah, Night push just doing much. Oh man, I wanna see, by the way, in the tech side is Inca. Oh man, oh no. I wanted to say, is Inca close to like Pikeman or something, but he's like 10 turns away. Oh my god. Oh man, this is gonna tickle him good. Oh man, this is not a good tickle, bro. Not a good tickle. Anyway, we do have a trader coming out from Guangzhou. He might actually send it to Shanghai and then use it to connect that city center with Beijing or to the north to Xi'an. I'm actually curious what he's gonna do here. There is a possibility for him to actually get there we go, the knights going, because he just discovered mercenaries, so he's gonna pop all of those. You have to remember, swordsmen are not that far away in damage from the knights, and you can see on the defense, I mean, you can see the knights actually need these 3 hits against 1 swordsman to take them out, and they don't take a lot in return, but they do take quite a bit. from what I can see, Inca over here will need to get a lot more units out. He's going to need to get anti-camp units out, as well as a lot of archers to deal with the menace that is going to be upon him. Also, I think this is with the general bonus. Yeah, this is a 55 against 49 of the swordsman with the general bonus. One of the reasons the knights haven't been that used in the recent games that we've seen is because of the lack of a big difference in damage between the knights and of course the swordsman, or and of course you do get now the men-at-arms promotion, the anti-camps, the pikemen and so on, which are quite strong. They can stop your attack. If you do manage to get it in a considerable amount of time compared to when your opponent will try to get those, yes, this push can work. It's just we don't see that often. General Swords plus General Hold Knights. Yes, sir. That's exactly what I wanted to point out over there. General plus Swords do have enough damage to keep these Knights at bay. They're not gonna fully, I mean, they can still, you know, take damage from the Knights and so on, especially if they have like crossbows behind them and so on and so forth. And it does matter how many you have on the offensive. I do have to say here, Inca and your land and so on. Inca does not have a general, so oof, it's gonna be a problem. Actually, I want to check out, is Inca making general points? No, he did put down. No, he didn't. Okay. Oh my God, he's not even gonna care. Look at that. Hora the Worka is not even gonna care about these units. Oh, he did put down an I guess an encampment, but that's gonna die next turn. You do see Hora de Worka pushing in with his knights, 59 against that swordsman, 45. Oh man, oh man, oh man. I do see a few more builders coming up from Hora de Worka to improve his land. Behind all of this, he's putting more encampments to work, and he is going to try to hit Cajamarca next turn. Next turn, we will also see the encampment finish in that city center with Victor established. I'm not so certain Victor got the second promotion, the extra +3 that you get to defend. That might work here to delay the attack until he's going to get his... how to say, metal something. Military tactics, this one, pikemen and men-at-arms. I don't know why I was thinking of metal something, but sure. Canada still on 3 cities. He's gonna get this one to the west side here. I do want to see if he's gonna go for the Mercury or something else. I guess the Mercury. We do have the chamber coming off from next turn, and I do see him putting down a harbor. That's gonna be a +3, and of course he did already finish those amazing theater squares. Looking at what's going on here, he's probably not making as much tourism as you think. He's on 31 tourism a turn. That could be easily defended by Porecatu and GreedVII, even Elaaai. In the culture screen over here, you do see that already we got Hora de Worka with 19 domestics. And of course, the majority of the action is happening over here on the north, on Inca. The Inca action versus China. With E15, he don't have civil or support bonus. On the swordsman, oh my God. I mean, you're right about civil, but support bonus? Wait, he never got... Oh. Well, that's something that I never get to talk about, actually. Okay, so... This one, military tradition, yes, it does give you access to the card, to maneuver card, which is amazing to chop out horses, but I can understand why it's not that useful if you only go for like archers and swordsmen. But at the same time, you want this. This is such unbelievably strong for your units anytime. It's the reason that you see a lot of naval units with scouts in the water, because they get that extra combat bonus on their side. Of course, I do see at the moment there's a bit of a lack over here. You're right. He actually does not have that bonus. Like it's felt so. Oh my God! Look at the chops in those catapults. He's nailing this, man. He's doing it. Like the timing is just so good. Now that Victor established in Cajamarca, we do have a 43 strength city, and of course you see the knight is only 49. That knight does not have the bonus from the general. He would actually need to move it on this. But anyway, the first target is probably going to be that encampment. He wants to take out the swords. He wants to take out the encampment ability to get the general. And I do see as fast as possible Schwyz is trying to get somewhere to military attack. Oh, okay, finally he's actually 2 turns away from getting there. Okay, military, there we go. But he's gonna lose his first city, Cajamarca, before he's gonna get those how to say, pikemen out. Do they have the gold? They should, right? They do have a lot of gold on Coupe, so they will give him the gold. They're making 32, 22, 21. Okay, this is fine. Swords per general holds knights. Yes. Oh my god. Nice catch over there with the support bonus. Let's take a look at the first city takeover here, and of course I do want to see if Schwyz is actually gonna switch on that promotion, but he's not on that military tradition. He's not doing it, bro. I do also notice China could actually replenish the health of one of his units from that terrace, but it doesn't look like he's gonna do it. Well, he's starting to get, there we go, the city. He managed to make a defensive line on this side of the river. So these spearmen are going to try to take hold of the defense towards Cusco. But you do see Hora de Worka trying to make a bridge here to the south, yeah. While he is getting those catapults on the front line. Very important to actually take down, in the upcoming turns, take down the possible walls of Inca. Also, the bigger the catapults gets in promotions, and they will start to deal an important amount of damage against Inca, especially if they do get to trebuchets and bombards and so on. While all of this is happening, China has been using this time in his capital and the main cities to actually get more of these campuses going. He's putting a lot of builders to work with those extra builder charges from feudalism, and it does take a bit of how to say, it's gonna take a bit of time until he's gonna get to an amazing amount to actually counterbalance that pikeman technology. Look, usually to go against pikemen you do need a lot of crossbows, and that's exactly what he's doing from the front line. He's trying to get archers out. He is on a good amount of science, and of course I saw good amount of culture, 74 and 47, while he does have 65 gold a turn as well. It seems like the extra tempo that he got from Earth Goddess at the beginning with Monumentality Golden Age served him quite good. We got Persia also getting his settlers out, and I do see him on 6 cities. I'm surprised, by the way, that at the moment we don't have Coupe on the west side just doubling his city count. I was expecting him to actually be on like 10 cities right now instead of 6. We do have him going with a few horses to the southeast here. He's trying to get intelligence agency over there, and looks like he did manage to put one of those theater squares out and build a mare in it. He does have a few tiles that mare is actually giving bonus to. I see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 tiles, and that city is 8 pop, so he's gonna get all of those worked actually. In his other cities he's gonna need to build a few more, and of course in the meantime I'm still a bit concerned we don't see more settlers. Finally, we got settlers coming off from Kapiti. We do need to see him settle all of this land. Joke number 3, thank you very much for the follow, sir, and welcome. Taking a look at what's going on here. Oh no, Schwyz, no, he actually moved all of these spearmen behind, which allowed, allowed Hora de Worka to just pass that river, which does mean those spearmen will not benefit from the extra +5 from the river defense, which just made these knights have so much of an advantage against Inca's units. Inca is one turn away from getting his pikeman, and of course he still has, from what I can see, 2 spearmen alive, with another one coming out from Chuquito, actually. I'm not sure if it's a Chu or Ku. Yeah, but anyway. Usually when I do see this happening, yeah, there we go. He's gonna need to do something about it, because if he is gonna keep going on that spearman, that spearman will switch to a pikeman, and oh my god, it's gonna take so long to build a pikeman. Still working on that civil service, so he can get some extra bonus from his military alliance, and also give that bonus to his allies. I do see we got a few more turns until the next era, and of course it is actually 4 to count. I don't want to check it out. Era score screen. Hora de Worka 10 points away, 39 out of 49. I think he's well on his way to get. Wait, does he have a unique unit? It's been so long since I've seen Kublai. I'm actually curious if he actually benefits from the. No, he's not, right? He's not? It's China. Come on. Yeah, he does have Crouching Tiger. Okay, he does have. I want to double check that. Okay. We do have. There we go. Cusco is actually. Oh man, it's put under siege. We do have the catapults coming from the main cities, but Hora de Worka is waiting next to that capital city with a few units. Now that Schwyz did manage to get the metal casting technology. Wow, metal casting. I don't know why I keep saying that. It's like the 3rd time that I saw it over here, and I just totally ignored it. It's I still don't know. Oh my god, military tactics, man. Metal casting, military tactics. I don't know, my mind is a blur right now. I do have to say that I'm thinking about like 4 things at once. I'm sorry. Taking a look at what's going on here, of course, Hora de Worka is overwhelming his opponent. It doesn't look like the HDV will have an answer to his knights, and we do see a lot more of these units coming up from Inca, from China cities into Inca's territory. He's also building more encampments. Interesting. By the way, interesting fact here. Later on in the game, he's gonna get to use these encampments to generate. Niter and oil, oil being the important resource over there with their military academies, and we might see them we might see actually China just keep on going with his armies towards somebody else. He doesn't really have somebody else to go with the beginning, like in the next 20 turns, but later on when he's gonna get access to railroads and so on, he probably can connect with his opponent's land quite fast. Yeah, we do have also Elaaai over here. Still didn't actually put to work the city on Great Path, and I do see him starting to pump out as many builders as possible, so he increases his land available. Well, I should say he increases his land's yields available to him. I do also notice he's starting to get a good economy here with 43, 42 science, and 93 culture. This city is just gross. Like, this city is amazing. Okay, first moves coming out. The city of Cusco is being put under siege, no walls to defend it, and it does look like if Hora de Worka is gonna push him right now, like that city right now, he's gonna get it. Like, this is gonna get smacked by 3 of these knights, and they should have, between the 3 of them, enough damage to take it down. I'm actually curious. Okay, so he's gonna go for the units. Oh, a bit of a mistake over there. Allowing Schwyz to actually upgrade into pikemen did increase the defense of the city of Cusco, and it was just enough that they didn't get it. It's no problem, of course. He didn't get it this time. It's no. Anyway. I think the tempo would have been different, but it's fine how it is. It doesn't make that big of a difference. City of Cusco is being put under siege. It does not heal every turn, and of course he's just 1 hit away from being taken over. I don't see a way for him to actually chop this out, like chop walls in this territory. Tech side. We got Schwyz. Honestly, I don't know how to pronounce this. Maybe I turn to the awesome Google Translate. Let me actually see.
Schwyz.
Oh, so it is Schwyz. Okay. Well, it happens. Taking a look at Cree, he did manage to get 246 cities and did put one of his cities on Mistavasis on Sahara El Beida. A bit problematic here, by the way, to go for Sahara El Beida if you don't have extremely good food tiles. And of course, I would definitely suggest him to get at least one of those work, because you can see Sahara El Beida doesn't have how to say a production, nor does it have food available. So that makes it extremely tough to grow your city to the next population level. So basically you get a city that gives you 6 gold, an extra 2 science, and an extra 2 culture. I do see him putting down encampments, and of course he's trying to get more campuses out and about. Did manage to put Hypatia to work, and now he is on 91 science and 66 culture. We do have Bex here with 52 science and 110 culture, benefiting from that Colosseum bonus. He's starting to get theater squares, and I'm pretty sure he's going to follow up with mods everywhere. Taking a look at his settlers, I do see Worka 1, Roatoria 3, Kauhue 2, and by the looks of it, yeah, there we go. So now he's going to double. Okay, now that's what we wanted to see, right? He's trying to get as many cities out as possible. We got Canada also here with 5 cities, getting a few heavy chariots out, or I should say 1 heavy chariot out, while he's benefiting from a lot of these great writer points a turn. 9.2, 9.2, incredibly, but England did manage to match this number. Of course, England, by the looks of it, he doesn't have a lot of bonuses, but he does have, where is his Pingala? There we go. In Bristol, he has Pingala, and I'm pretty sure it's the double one. So, taking a look at this, Canada does not have the double. That's the, well, does he? 1, 2, 3. No, I don't think he has the double. I think this is just, wait a second, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. Okay, so he does have the double. He just doesn't have enough of them. But wait a second. Okay. Oh well. Sheffield on Governor Reina. I do see I don't think he's gonna go against this. I was thinking, oh, he can get like coastal trade routes with Inca, but then I realized, wait a second, they are opponents, bro. But I guess China will overwhelm, and then he will get available option to put another city here to the southwest and get traders on the water between him and England. This would be quite amazing. And it does look like China is gonna get the opportunity to smack around a little bit these pikemen. You can see these were actually on par with the knights, 59, 58, and this is without that support bonus we were talking about earlier. Yeah, and I'm pretty sure these catapults are going to need to get there. They don't do a lot, but you know, it's good damage. It's good damage. We got Persia, 6 cities, putting down his Diplo quarter, of course, with 1 turn away. Let me quickly check. Oh my god, quite a few of them didn't get their golden age, by the way. LAZZIARI didn't, Janus did, Bex did. We got Schwyz on 42 out of 42, did not. Actually, he did, but he's dying, so. Okay, did. Everybody from BTS did manage to get their golden age. Okay, let's see the first moves. I'm pretty sure China will keep on going. I don't think he lost even 1 knight, by the way. Like, well, now he did. So it happens, you know. It happens. Bonjour, Kolga. Hello, everybody. How is the game? Well, I mean, it looks like Hora de Worka is giving us a treat over here. He's showing us the power of the knights. We haven't seen these knights work for quite some time here, but they do manage to work against Inca. We also had a surprise pick over here. I actually didn't. We actually had 2 surprise picks. First of all, Maori was allowed on the map. Surprising. I mean, most of the time you don't want to allow Maori on the highlands. Second of all, we do have Maori managing to get Colosseum, and wait, I was talking about picks there. We got Inca. I mean, it would have been nice if he had a lot of mountains, but in this scenario, he just spawned next to Hora de Worka, which instantly went against him with a lot of knights. You can see even those crouching tigers making their way from the main cities here. He is on his last legs with a pikeman to the north. That was his last defending unit in Wanuku, while he did manage to flip his capital. He did manage to take over the capital of his opponent here. Oh well, it happens. His Magnus internals will carry. Wait, who? Who are you talking about? Oh, you mean, wait. Cree? Oh, that's a good point. His Magnus internals will be amazing, but does he have extra ones? I don't see extra ones. Is that what you're referring to in your 11? That is actually a very good idea. And Camilos is saying us that is telling us they call him Xivits. That's how it's Xivits? Okay. Oh, Schwyz. Okay. Is it with a sh, right? Sh at the beginning? Schwyz? Oh, right. You pronounce X as sh. Okay. X. X. We have a different pronunciation for X. I'm sorry. My bad. My bad. Let's go for silk. Yeah, let's go for me. Okay, I do want to double check here. How did they manage to get? How much score did they manage to get? Okay, not a lot of diplo favor, but and it does look like they didn't split it properly. BTS did try to get equal numbers here. It's only Elaaai that's struggling a little bit behind, but he did manage to get an awesome beginning here with his Temenanki hanging gardens, those theater squares and everything. I do notice he's actually going against Fez here, or is he? Oh, I think he knows Maori is attacking Fez, so he wants to defend that, right? Even his quadrim is trying to shoot down those horses, take down a little bit of their health before they arrive in the city of Fez. Yeah, that's good actually. You know, keep your power strong. Andreas Tom, but why didn't you cast the earlier game with Potato MC Whiskey? So, okay, let me actually put it up on the screen here. I guess I have some time, so you get to see what I'm working on. I can't share you all of the details, but you gotta see why I'm taking a little bit of time. I did say it on the stream earlier, on the earlier streams, that I need to do this before. So, the CWC behind this, I'm trying to update all of the information. So I have been working on today for the overlay, which is actually, you can see it on the screen over here, popping from every 10 minutes. If I'm not mistaken, I did put it to pop it. Let me see. It's not looped. Okay, that's why you didn't see it. There we go. You can see it over here. It's popping. There we go. Actually, this is another one. You can see okay. There we go. It's gonna pop in a few seconds. The other thing, I need to update all of the team information. So I'm gathering all of the information from the players. I'm trying as much as possible to update the logos, for example. I do have at the moment 13 logos updated out of 16, and I'm gonna need the next ones. And not all of them are actually the ones that got approved by the teams. On each team, at the same time, I do need to get the pictures going and so on, converted to a format. And while all of this is happening, I do insert that information on the website. So it's like it takes a little while to process all of this information, and like I was saying, I got a little bit off time in the evening, and since I worked the late night yesterday and the other day, I could actually be awake at this hour. So I said, okay, I'm gonna do it. Does that answer your question, Andreas Thorn? You can imagine it would have been a pleasure to actually cast a game with Potato MC Whiskey. I'm not even sure what game did he cast. I was totally out of the loop. Oh, wait. I'm trying to click on buttons here so I get... there we go. Okay, so libraries, 2 turns. I do see Morin Camels coming out from China. He's getting his armor is going, interesting. Going for more settlers, and of course, again, that's very, very good. You do want to keep on settling and looking at what he's going to inherit here, another 5 cities. That's going to be very good for him. Looking at the Chuquito, it's not actually going to be how to say, taken out in 1 turn, or maybe, I don't know. It kind of, we're going to need to see when both of these smack, or if he smacks with the low HP knight or with something else. Of course, he could actually use this one knight over here. No, that's okay. That's not going to happen. It's very low. That's why I didn't know. It's very low. You can see it's very low. That city is not under siege, so it will heal a little bit. It's next to the lake, so it doesn't get any kind of those bonuses. And let's see. Duhanza, not sure about the other team. Might have been bargaining. Oh, wait. It was just a shame because I definitely enjoy your perspective as well as his. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. That's high praise, and I do try as much as possible to be everywhere. It's just like so much content right now. It's hard to be everywhere. I'm focusing as many effort as I can on the CWC, because we got a little time and a lot of information to go through, and I think everybody will be happy after we get everything going. Igavni, thank you very much for the prime, sir. 5 months. Thank you, sir. It was Duhanza versus Barking. Oh, that's what you want to say. Nice game. Germans versus French. Very nice game, man. I'm pretty sure it would have been amazing. What was the result? Or it was amazing, I should say. We got Cree over here with the universities coming out. I do see he still is building that granary in the city of Mistavasis, and I don't actually see another trade route available at the moment. I do see another commercial being put down from a city that I don't think I can pronounce, but I'm gonna try anyway. Pichto Kahana Piwiwi. Oh my god, this feels like it's invoking the powers of the sky against the dew. Anyway, I mean, you know, it happens. Great game. Cool. Okay, taking a look at what's going on over here. We do have a Scythia with a general. I do see him pumping out a few crossbows. I'm not sure why though. He's probably a bit scared about Persia possible aggression to the southwest, and he wants to be on point with his defense. I don't think he actually knows that GreedVII at the moment is actually keeping as much as possible his units safe at home. Is not actually putting a lot of production into them, and of course you do see him trying to get more science, more culture going. 76 science, 84 culture, and a lot of gold per turn. Not to mention, if you take a look at the production difference between the two teams, we got, oh my god, such a big difference. This is a bit of a problem here for HDV, because they need somehow to catch back up. Hora de Worka, 174 production. Oh man. Oh, GreedVII, 133. Porecatu 149 and Elaaai 127. I think this was the moment that we do have the first player taken out of the game here. In the resolutions of the World Congress, we do have no amenities for diamonds, so Coupe is not actually going to get some amenities from though. No growth for Coupe, and it looks like Wilfred Laurier did gain those 2 diplomatic victory points. It's very hard if you want to go with a team of 3 players going against a team of 4 players. It's extremely hard to actually come back in a diplo victory. And maybe some domination, yes, can work. You have to be careful. Maybe if you have your frontline units getting those frontline civs actually getting that military alliance going between them. You have a simmer behind that gives you gold and so on. Yes, that might happen. Diplo, extremely rare. Maybe with Sweden. It's the only one that might get enough Diplo favor to outbalance the lack of extra player on your team, or I should say the loss of a player on your team. Thank you very much for the follow, VOI UK. Thank you, sir. The BTS has a great first game, Youth Ulysse. Oh, nice. Yeah, we'll see. Did the game finish, by the way? I don't know if it finished. I would actually be curious of the result. I do also notice we got intelligence agency coming up from Mikisiv Wachik. It looks like, of course, we do have more campuses coming up from Moscow too. That's going to be a +3 next to the mountainside here. Very nice, very nice. I was still thinking, definitely thinking he's going to actually use from Mikisiv Wachik that stone tile to put a +4 and then another +3 here. But another +4 here, but I guess he didn't want to do it. Look, if he's going for intelligence agency, this gives us one read and one read only. He wants to go to war. When he wants to go to war, we're going to end against whom? We can assume it's going to be against Scythia. And wait, is that a CC? I see Elaaai putting a monkey tail, but I don't. I was thinking, like, why are they, like, those two players are from BTS, why are they CCing? What? Oh man, can you imagine having that big of an upset? Oh man, oh man. I guess I can give you a sneak peek, by the way, at what's going on the website. Do you guys want? Let's see if anybody right now says yes on the stream, I'm gonna give you a sneak peek at one of the team pages. Let's see. Anybody wants a sneak peek of, or you want to get like the full-blown version of the website when it comes out? Okay, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Oh yes. Oh, actually, there is somebody says yes. Have you ever heard of CPL? Look at top right, bro. And yes, sir, I am actually a vice admin on CPL. I have been involved in the community for like 4 years now or 5 years now, trying to get the best out of it. Yes. Okay, so let me put it up on the screen here so you guys can see a sneak peek into the barking gang. Let's see. Take a look over here. It's so it's gonna be one big how to say logo. After that we're gonna see the description of the team if they do have this. Like, this is extremely dependent on the players if they do give us that description. I just put a lorem ipsum type of text over here to just show off how it looks. Well, on the bottom side, right after this, we're gonna see the players with their pictures, logos, and whatever they give us. And I'm starting to build up the connections for each of them, like the name, the nationality, the team, seasons, and so on. Age will be a thing. It will also have favorite civilizations, and we're also gonna have this, like this, will be linked throughout the tournament. From now on, it's gonna be one big database. If we're gonna have like multiple seasons, this will be linked, and we're gonna see this player. Actually, it was in Ulysse last season, and so on and so forth. And it actually carries over. All of their history carries over from one season to the other, which is amazing in my book. On the left side of the screen, I'm gonna put a direct link to the different parts of the site. Important parts of the site, and if we do have special events, I'm also going to try to put them up over here, maybe games and so on and so forth, like the results and the teams. I still need to work on getting how to say, the versus screens going. It's gonna be fixtures, or how they like to call it in the sports scene. And I think this time we're gonna have for the first time, how to say, a bracket that is made by the how to say that in the website. It's not gonna be from challenge one. We do have the challenge one as well. Well, I actually wanted to how to say, to mirror the challenge one on the website to see how it works, to try to test things out for possible future games and so on and so forth. And of course I still have quite a few things that need to be how to say, worked out. But anyway, all of these details I'm gonna need to gather from the players. I'm gonna need to put them on the website and get that out for you. As soon as I get the details, I start working on them, and that's actually what's eating up my how to say, my time right now. I do think it's extremely important, by the way. I think it's the next step for the whole community to have something like this for the teams, for the players, and for the viewers at the same time. I think it's so important to get the information. Let me actually put it up. There we go. Take out the Discord thing. Okay, there we go. So coming back to the game, turn 61 out of 250. We do have China going for banks here. He did manage to overwhelm his opponent. 4 versus 3 situation. I think I need to move. No, I don't need to move the well, a little bit I guess. This one over here, BTS, the team labels I meant, you know, this one over here, this one. Come on, bro, what is this? Am I like, wait a second, do I have like the main? Oh, this is the test overlay. Let me see. Oh my god, I have another one actually. I have like multiple overlays for the CWC. Never mind, I'm getting distracted here. We got Maori on the west side getting a few more settlers out, and I do see he's actually getting attacked by England because he put a city on the coast, Kayapoi. England definitely doesn't want to handle him on the same coast, and I do notice Elaaai is actually putting these knights in the water. This is surprising, by the way. These galleys will do quite a bit of damage against the knights, and they won't take any in return. It's I'm not sure if Elaaai is going to get there in a good enough time. City of Fez is also getting attacked. It's a forced strength city, and not going to be easy for these horses to go through it. You can see they're dying if they attack into it, and of course with the help of the archers he can do considerable damage against these Maori units. Looking at also Elaai's choices here, he went for audience chamber in his capital. Interesting that he's now building it. Was this a repair or something? I don't think so. This is actually the time. Oh yeah, it is pillage. Okay, it is pillage. He's getting hit by quite a few of those storms in the water. You wouldn't think this you know, small enough water is actually getting so many storms. It happens. Okay. We do have Janus over here to the south. Taking a look at his cities. A temple in Ottawa. I do see a harbor coming out of Quebec City. Winnipeg with 7 turns for a harbor, and I do notice he's putting more cities to the west side here. Of course, opening up all of that tundra to the west would be important. It's a bit late though. 28 science with 81 culture. I guess we do have a bit of time to talk about their golden age options. Only Scythia did not manage to get to a golden age, but everybody else did. We got China in a pen bash and voice golden age, popping off with 134 science and 103 culture. We got GreedVII on 92 science and 88 culture with a second pen bash and voice golden age, 2, 4, 6, 8 cities now, and I do think he should build a few more, but oh well, we'll see. Still has a few Scythian units trying to pillage his land, and by the looks of it, he's going to need to get some units to defend himself with. We got Porecatu with a pen brush and voice golden age, and it looks like he is gonna get the +2 culture +1 gold from his districts. And looking at what's going on over here in Cree's land, 2, 4, 6, and 8 cities still no trade route coming up from Mr. Vasis to actually counterbalance the lack of food in that city, and of course everything else, the production and so on. Taking a look at Elaaai, we do have him with pen brush and voice on Eleanor. Looks like he is on 52 science and 122 culture. Probably wants to keep on the defense. If anybody of his allies are gonna slack, he's gonna pick it up, and it does look like he's managing to get a lot of production as well. 154. Pen brush and voice, the second one to call it out, and of course. He does have an opponent to the south that he could go against, but first he wants to do something against Maori. You can see the quadrim fleet is actually quite problematic for Maori's units. That quadrim fleet over here is 54 strength unit with a +3 internal opponent's movement, line of battle promotion, and a great admiral with it. He's dealing a lot of damage to that city center, and probably England is going to try to disembark on the shores of Kaiapoi and take it over very quickly. This is surprising that Maori is not building up an army to defend against this. I don't think he has vision. That's the problem. He doesn't know what's going on one tile north of the city of Fez's borders. So we'll see. There's also a sea dock on the way from Elaaai, and that's going to arrive in the borders of, or I should say next to Kaiapoi over there, and we'll smack it down. We got the LAZZIARI with 37 science and 50 culture, 337 faith in the bank. He did manage to get to 5 cities, and by the looks of it is spreading as many of these kurgans as he can around his cities. These kurgans do give him extra gold and extra faith, but at the cost of 1 production, if you take into account that he could have built on those hills mines. We did have him go for the Warlord's Throne as a Government Plaza building, but unfortunately, he didn't actually get to use that as much as we would have liked from it. He didn't build a big army, and he only defended a little bit his land from those Occitaos, and then he built an army to defend against a possible Persian attack that never came against him. We do have Bex with pen brush and voice. He was the one that managed to get from the beginning Colosseum. And of course has a very good sim over here. I think between three cities everybody can agree this Government Plaza is giving him a lot of bonuses. Taking a look at what's going on with neither dog is barking. Kick W. Also, Mad Villain Kills. Interesting name, bro. Now we got a quick how do you call it? A quick pause here. So Mad Villain Kills, are you still around, bro? I wanted to ask you how come you're making advertisements for CPL? It's awesome, don't get me wrong, but I'm curious. I mean, it's just so great, man, that you're doing that. Give me a second, clicking on buttons here. Last but not least, I think we needed to talk about Canada. This time he did go for the Monumentality Golden Age. He's on 46 faith a turn. Not really a strong Monumentality for the second era, but I think he banked up a lot of faith, so he wanted to use it. And now, of course, we do see that he built a line of archers to the north with a bit of backup here behind them with heavy chariots. I also see he's starting to get a few more amphitheaters, and looking at his Machu Picchu here in the city of Hamilton. This is another one of those wonders that you don't see that often built. Did manage to put 2 more cities to the east, Kingston and Brantford, and I do notice he's starting to improve his styles here. A 161 on the amber, very nice production coming out of that single tile. I was actually taking a little bit of time here to think about, okay, what can they do to come back into this, if they can come back into this. Of course, Diplo is going to be out of the question. There is a, from now on, there is a ticking time clock for the Diplo victory on BTS. It's good that actually HDV did manage to get the first 2 Diplo points, but now they're going to have to race for a Statue of Liberty and everything else to take it away as a possible win condition from their opponents. I do want to point out that if we're talking about the Diplo victory here, Elaaai, or I should say BTS overall does have a good culture, but Elaaai is the stronger here with 145 culture per turn. He could get to civil engineering first and of course have the possibility to recruit a few engineers, so he could use them to build that faster. Taking a look at his sim, he is gonna try to do just that, has the harbors to put it next to, and of course the moment he's actually on a divine right, he's just discovering divine right, going for the top 3 as well. Butters, interesting, probably. Oh, he did get the bow. Oh my god, he did get the bows next to Kayapoi. That's it. He's gonna try to build walls in that. Well, I mean, that's not gonna happen, especially with the sea dogs next to it. Unfortunately, the walls are not as efficient as you might think if there are ranged units going against them. You can see they are taking down that city quite fast. Now Elaaai did reveal his hand with his knights, which of course will allow actually Maori to react to this, and oh my god, he's actually gonna chop another. Okay, interesting. Well, I guess this is how to say, yeah, this is an emergency, right? We got all of the silence in the city of Kayapoi starting to ring, so yeah, he needs to do something about this. We do need to see also what's going on on the war side front over here. Scythia must be the next one up to get attacked, and by the looks of it, Persia with Cree might want to go against him. Okay, let me actually see what's going on. Is he making something? No, I see only 1 encampment, so he's not preparing. Oh, 2 encampments. Okay, so he is slowly preparing for war. From his capital city, he did go for a theater square, not an encampment, and he still is working on that intelligence agency. Persia, okay, didn't go for encampments either, so nobody's going to war here. Scythia is probably going to be left alone for a little while. 38 science with 54 culture, GreedVII 7, oh my god, 120 science and 95 culture, and then we got Porecatu here on 140 and 96. It looks like they are going to oversim Scythia, and this is one of the tricks with Scythia. Unfortunately, if you don't manage to pull an attack over the beginning of the game, your next window of opportunity will be quite late in the game, and you do have to think. I'm not saying it's impossible, but you do have as much as possible to analyze your land and make the correct decision for your empires, so you nail that later timing on, as in try to get to tanks, try to get to artillery, think that you're gonna need to have enough military to defend against a possible attack, have the production ready, and of course the resources ready. But always your target will be later on in the game, especially next to sim civilizations next to you. If you don't manage to keep on the pressure on them militarily, or nobody keeps on the pressure militarily, it's very rare that you see a Scythia over simming or out simming a Persia or a Cree. Both of them are extremely productive, both of them are extremely efficient when it comes to their simming. Do I know if there's an Italian team? So far I haven't seen a player around, but well, I'm not an expert. There was an Italian team. Actually, there is an Italian server, if I'm not mistaken. If you want, I can give you a readout. Give me a second. I know I have it. I had it. Noi di Civilization. No, the Civilization, this one. It's 351 members strong, and I think we invited them, but I'm not sure. In the wildcard tournament, they just didn't... how to say, didn't participate or something. Give me a second. I can show you. We gotta pause anyway, so I can show you this. There we go. This one. This is the... Wait. Benvenuti. Yeah. I don't know if you know it, but I can definitely give you an invite here. Copy. There you go. That's the invite. There are a few players. I know Sam was Italian, if I'm not mistaken. But I'm not even sure Sam plays in these days. Anyway. Good evening, Sir Luke, bonsoir, and bienvenue. I did not expect you to be casting a match so late. Great to see you. Yes. Indeed, it is kind of late, indeed. But yeah, this is the time that usually the Brazilian teams go against each other. So, and since I did think we should take a look at BTS, well, might as well do it. Oh! We didn't get to see this happening. Bex did manage to get from Kayapoi one caravel, and looks like Elaaai is gonna have to chew through that wall. Strength of 58, and we do have also him putting down knights on the shores here, and of course he's gonna take over some builders. I'm not so sure why Bex is not building units here. He should be building units. And probably doesn't realize that there are more knights to join that force, and of course he doesn't really think that he's gonna get attacked here. Still, he's not losing a city from what's happening. England does not have his own caravels to work with, and he's still 3 turns away from doing it. He needs quite a few more if he wants to do this full-on attack. You can see Sheffield, Manchester, and Birmingham available to produce those pre-builds for those galleys, and he can upgrade those into caravels in 3 turns. Also, Elaaai is gonna get nationalism in 4. He's going to core up his units, and that's also going to be an important matchup. Bex is on 92 science with 152 culture. He's also on 77 gold a turn, but he's going to need to trade punches with England from this time on, maybe even possibly China, if China will start to build to connect that road from the north. I've seen actually in some games players do enormous railroads, like from this side of China, from the east of the screen, from the right of the screen to the left of the screen, all the way towards Maori. Just get like 4 of those military engineers and keep on building. I think a bit amused by the lack of players around. I guess the different server may be an explanation. Thanks again. With much pleasure, sir. They do speak. One of the things that I couldn't join, they were speaking a lot of Italian, and they didn't know that much English, so it was hard to communicate. Yes, I know. I mean, I should know a bit of Italian myself. But yeah, I don't know that much. So yeah, I don't know. I guess the how to say. There were communication issues, you could call them. Join late. Was there a player on HDV that was taken out early? Yeah, it was. He was actually taken down. Inca was playing over here. He did manage to settle 5 cities, and then we got a GG victory. Oh my god, that was a quick one. Well, I guess I can talk a little bit about what happened from the beginning here. We did have Inca that unfortunately didn't manage to get his first golden age with an awesome spawn from China. I have to say the initial spawn of China was one of the best Earth Goddess spawns that I have seen. all of my how to say 100 games, the past of 100 games that I casted. At the same time, we did see him get Earth Goddess, get Monumentality Age, try to expand as fast as possible. He was on double the amount of cities that Inca had, and nailed down perfectly the timing for Knights. Very important to note, of course, his allies also kept gold, so he had enough resources to upgrade those knights quite easily. Taking a look at what's going on over here, of course, Persia was managing to outsim his opponents. Also, Cree was managing to outsim his opponents. We did have Canada in the south try to get as much as possible some extra, how to say, some extra points from his Oracle and theater squares, benefit from that early production and the food that Canada gets. You can see the 14 population in the city of in his capital city, amazing, right? But at the same time, it wasn't big enough to put any kind of pressure on the culture screen from the beginning of the game. You do have to pay attention. Of course, his opponents were paying attention to what was going on, I should say, and they did manage to get the defense going with much pleasure. Bex also, by the way, good game over there on that Colosseum. Interesting. I wasn't expecting you to actually go for the chops, but you did, and you did get it. At the same time, oh my god, Coupe, you got so lucky, bro. Coupe available to pick on Highlands. Big brain, bro, big brain. Very nice, very nice. I like. I would have loved to see how to say the game go on and see how it would have evolved, by the way. Also, yes, you just joined in the end, sir. Look. Okay, so I guess that's gonna be it for tonight. A quick stream, and I guess I do have a bit more time to go for my sleep. Even though I did drink like half how to say half a cup of oh my god. Coffee, so I'm like so hyped up right now. Obrigado, Bex. Thank you very much for joining us, and have a good evening, sir. Boa noite. With much pleasure. Is there another game tomorrow? Yes, sir. We do have a 3 versus 3 coming up tomorrow. The first game that I've seen on the CFR community, I know it was both teams actually have a very funny name. I have to put it up on the screen here because they did actually make me laugh when I saw them. Give me a second. Oh, I'm gonna actually go cast with Zora. I just saw. Where is it? Rendezvous. Yes, this one. La Garde Imperial versus Les Salties Scythians. Les Salty Scythians. Well, I guess they're the Salty Scythians going against the Imperial Guards. Oh man, that just sounds so crazy. And anyway, looking at the inscription over here, this is the registration channel. We do have the Guard Imperial, Shunzu, Hyogo, Gyara with Raziel going against, let's see, the Salty Scythians. Where are the Salty? Where are the Salties, man? Let me see. This one, GFMA, Bezlak, Baguette, and Mr. P. Oh. I know GFMA. It's a very good player. I don't know the other ones. Shunzu also is a good player. We do need to see also Hyogo. I think Raziel. I do remember his name. We gotta meet them tomorrow. We're gonna see. Anyway, I think this was over for tonight's game, and of course, thank you very much for the follows. Thank you very much for yes, 2000. That's sorry, that's 1900 GMT. I think it's in. You are watching the. This is Paris time. So I'm always on my server. I'm not sure if you're on. Sir, look, are you on my Discord? Because on my Discord I do translate the times in GMT, so everybody's on the same vision. Let me actually take a look over here. This was this game. Yeah, there we go. It's 1900 GMT on Sunday. You can join my Discord, ! Discord. You're gonna get all the information for this. I'm gonna actually update this right now. Nitro, thank you very much, sir. Good evening, and thank you for stopping by. Let's see each other tomorrow. Keep it real, boys, and have some fun with some Civilization 6 gaming. Bye.